the Old Prison in Northleach in Gloucestershire. We are not entirely sure what to expect from today. The website is a little bit light on the info. We know it's a former prison and we know that there's a cafe. I'm fairly sure that there's other stuff to look at, but the website, at least looking on my phone, didn't really have that much information on, so this is going to be
a surprise for all of us.
Yeah, a surprise for us all. Yeah. So come with us.
If you haven't already, then please subscribe, become part of the creepy crew, and if you like this video, share it far and wide for us and hit that thumbs up, and we'll take you inside there now.
Let's get going. Here we go, the Old Prison, and here, don't know if you wanted to go and have a look, but there's, it looks like they've put perspex over.
Yeah.
And that would have been, is there bars through there?
Yeah, there's like, well, no, it's a stairwell. I don't know if you probably won't be able to see it.
Oh, there's a woodlouse. It was coming for your hand.
Was it?
There it is. Oh, yeah, there is bars in there. Cool.
Yeah, and that's the stairs that you can see the rails of, but it's a really thin stairwell.
All right.
So I assume that went up there to what was the Old Prison.
Let's go and see what's what, shall we? So this sign is telling us a bit more about what we can expect. It's a Grade 2 listed Georgian prison, and the prison is open to visitors to explore, learn about its role in the story of prison reform in the late 18th century, prison life for inmates, and how prison conditions change to reflect society. The courtroom, the female cell block can still be seen today.
Cool.
So that would be cool.
There's one thing there. I don't know if they'll have magnets, but we'll have a look. But yeah, always donate if you come into these things and it's free. It's always nice. It has free parking. Bit of admin for you. Parking. Ample free parking. I like to always point that out if I can. Yeah. It's a fairly greyish day today, but that seems apt for coming to an old prison. So it's all good.
It's a really beautiful building.
It is indeed. So yeah, so this, I assume all this was the prison bit. That's the bit we were looking at a little while ago, and then there's the kitchen and cafe, open till 4 p.m. today. That clock's wrong. It's not 25 past 3. We haven't left it really late.
What's it say here? You're welcome to look around the old prison and learn all about its fascinating past, the role it played in the penal reform in the late 18th century, and how it evolved over the years. Cool.
Okay. So,
are we able to just go into there?
I don't know.
Let's go and investigate, shall we?
Oh, hang on, there's some more here. Look. Visit the courtroom. In 1838, the work of local magistrates was formalised. Look around the old female cell block, and then stop by the Old Prison Café and kitchen. So I assume so. It's not that clear, to be honest.
It's not. And it's not very clear on the website either. So hopefully this video will be...
I hope this isn't someone's house we're about to go into. It's got a doorbell. Yeah, the last thing we want to do is break into someone's house next to a prison, whether it's an old one or not.
Come through the cafe where the food smells amazing,
it's behind us.
And it leads straight out into a courtyard, and there is a pillory type sign, which I only just noticed looking at it, and it says that the courtroom and the cell block is this way, so I think we're just left to explore by ourselves.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh look, there's mannequins. There's mannequins.
Where?
I thought they were real men, but it's mannequins.
I like doing this.
We'll go through them in a bit.
Just there. My finger is huge. I have the biggest finger.
Go and investigate that. Oh, that looks like the courtroom there. Let's see, shall we? Something quite sinister about that. I don't know why.
The hay circle. Hay circle. Oh, yeah.
The night watchman,
Or is
precursor.
it the child catcher?
Precursor to the police officer.
How's Thomas?
Look at them with their big old hats.
It's very cool. It's all historical stuff, obviously. Son of a naval captain.
That sounds like a weird insult, doesn't it?
It does.
Son of a naval captain.
Well, it's a bit, reading that there. Sergeant on the left was stoned to death at Vinny Hill on 10th of November 1895, aged 32.
Which one? Who was that?
This guy here on the left.
Lift it up so
On the
we can
left
see.
of the, yeah. Cheltenham Police Station. Our neck of the woods.
Little puppy dog incoming.
Oh, yours got to go. There you go. I wonder if we should get like a form for dogs to sign. Yeah.
Look at them.
That sounds like a nickname as well, like Colestroke, didn't he?
Murder and highway robbery at Slad near Stroud on the night of the 28th of March. £50 reward. I wonder how much £50 was in today's money.
I don't know. I mean, I'd go for 50 quid right now. I mean, it's like 50 quid's fine.
I'd shop someone for
Yeah, I'd have him for 50 quid. It's the Gloucestershire graphic.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Looks a bit like Prince Charles. King Charles now. But,
It does. I always want to say Cavalier Spaniel after that. I'm still not used to it.
The Charlesness. It's an old prison, babe. I'm covered in old prison to try
So
to...
it's 1937 that was made. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Big fan of Kip and Steve.
I love their show. And now on BBC Children's Television, it's Kip and Steve.
Oh, we've got some more dogs, but these dogs aren't named. Unnamed dogs.
Unnamed dogs.
It's a lovely photo of two
That
dead
one's
dogs.
called Good Boy. Two dead dogs.
Oh look, Eddie the Eagle Edwards. That German Shepherd's called Charlie.
Oh, I missed the Eddie bit. There's Eddie. I went straight down to Princess Diana for some reason.
Drawn to her.
Yes. What's this
Nation's
one? Eddie.
princess. No,
Oh,
that's
Charlie, sorry. Charlie, that's
Yeah.
like, oh my God, I'm getting confused today.
Oh God, Jim McCarthy removing remains from the excavation at Cromwell Street.
Yeah.
There's another one standing guard at Cromwell Street.
Yeah, it's all,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
all the way on there.
Wow. Sounds mad.
Wash chairs. Yeah, that's Cromwell Street stuff there. I thought that was a catering band then. It's not. It's a little place there. I'm going to wander over to these hats. It's rather cool. Trunchon. Our helmet, I guess that's like
See my feet?
military type. Oh yeah, hello feet.
So we found the rat trail. We've only found one of them, and this is the only piece of information we found about it. So it might be a singular rat trail, but we feel that this is something that will be done for the kids. The rat looks like a capybara, and rat trail makes me want to sing it like rat trail, like that.
That's beautiful,
Thanks.
right? So what we got going on here? We got that's the exhibition we're just coming from. So we're going through to the courtroom.
Little doggy again.
I don't think he's on trial.
He's on trial for being too cute.
We've got here prison history. Oh, the credits.
Oh.
That's a very short film about
Just
the prison
inside.
history. That was it, babe. That was the whole thing. What's this? The Open Prison University created this video tour as part of their prison history project.
Cool. So you
Okay.
back home now.
Hello, I'm Rosin Frank,
Hello.
project lead for prisonhistory.org.
Yeah, speak later.
Today, I'm at Northleach Old Prison, formerly known as the Northleach House of Correction, Chapel. Manipulations.
So we have some.
Tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
You're in the wrong bit, babe. You should be sat down here with the defendant. I nearly went over then.
That one's so weird.
Go on. No. Nice.
Refusing to work was a crime. 2 brothers were sent to prison, ages 12 and 14, for refusing to work. I wonder if they went back to the same job after their stay in prison. Well, they didn't have a job.
Well, they didn't have a job because they refused to work. It's a silly thing to say, isn't it? But so yes, they did, which was nothing less that scary hay circle again.
Order.
Oh, she's doing all of it. She's doing the whole thing. If you run around really quickly, it'll be like it's all for. I've just seen another rat trail as well.
Lots of children went to prison. Anyone over 7 years old could be sent here. In 1851, a third of all male prisoners were chilblains.
Nice.
What's in there?
It's a severed head. It's a blanket box, well, that's it. But it's actually, it's dress up prison.
Oh my God! Stop.
I mean, it doesn't actually say to do it, but also, why would you have it here? I mean, that's some.
Why are they yellow and blue?
Perhaps it's a ponting thing.
It's a large hat. Why not look nice?
Yeah. So yeah, bit of dress up. There's the benches. I think I've already mentioned them actually, but so this is the actual courthouse. It's like it's a little one, isn't it?
It is. It's weird.
It's a little one, but yeah, I guess Judge Man, courthouse peoples.
Yeah.
The stand.
Do you want to bang that? Because it's fun to bang it.
Ready?
Spotted another rat trail on the way out. Tell us about
a young
it.
boy called John Fennell from Cheltenham was called poaching. He was only 10 years old, sent to prison for 6 weeks. Before 1823, poaching was punishable by death, so it could have been worse. Here is a rat poaching.
John Fennell.
Wow. How small are those rabbits? If that's a rat.
Or how big's that rat?
Oh, I don't want to think about it that way. What would you rather have?
I found another rat trail.
Where?
Down on the floor.
Actually, I think it might be an individual one. They're everywhere. After the treadmill was introduced, Jimin, each man would climb 3,650 metres a day every day. That is as high as Europe's 10th highest mountain and nearly 3 times as high as the UK's highest peak.
Wow. Crikey.
I hope they're using the energy for something. I mean, I get they're prisoners. I mean, just do it. But also, it'd be nice if it was being used for something.
Well, I don't know what's down here.
No entry to the public is what's done.
Right, okay, so that door should probably stay shut. Should we do God's work?
Someone's trapped down there now. There's someone down there with no hands that had to leave that open. Last time we thought about police archives. In 1808, Class 5 was introduced. Kept strictly apart from others, they were vagrants in foul and filthy state. Deloused, bathed, heads shaved, clothes burnt, they were given new clothes and imprisoned for having no means of support. So, vagrancy was a crime. It says after they were let out, they were sent back to the parish and the cells were fumigated, so they're obviously staying. So, we have another rat trail.
Rat trail. Thank you.
Before 1824, homeless people, including children, would be sent to the Old Prison for begging, with farm workers living in poverty, people often forced to beg. It's comfy. I like that, actually. Nine.
Cozy?
Yeah. I shouldn't add some sort of electrics in it. It's weird because it's like they're cells, but it feels like you're in kind of a, I don't know, it's almost Travelodgy. You know, I don't know, because the windows are looking out into not you'd expect it to be a yard or something, yeah, but it's not. This is where we look through at the very beginning.
It is, you're right.
This is where I saw this. We're not allowed to go up them, unfortunately. But baby tight.
Yes.
So we read on the website, I think it was, that they had like a day sale and a night sale. So I assume these were the day sales, and then they went upstairs to go to bed, like everyone did.
Well, I don't know, their bed's in here.
I guess so. But
Let's see what this says.
I mean, what else would they have? I didn't really understand why they would have a day and a night sale.
No, there's a TV in here, but it's not plugged in, so... And that's not up on the wall.
So yeah, so that would be what we'll be playing on now, I guess. But it's about 12 local children did an audio history of the old prison, but there is no.
Is
it a TV stand? Night table. So it's compact and beachy, but it's, you know, I mean, I don't know that there were that many prisoners here at any one time. It's very interesting. No rat trail.
Oh, rat trail.
Woo! When prisoners were ill, the apothecary would visit. He usually did not prescribe medicine, but would order food, drink, or a hot bath for unwell prisoners. I bet you were like, oh, I hope I'm a bit ill, because I would get some grub and have a nice soak. Yeah, same again. So I mean, there was other wings to this before. Again, reading website and stuff, it didn't have loads of it. Out a bit of the history of it. But this is the bit that's left, and then you can go. We're mainly in the cafe.
Good soup.
Right, so we're taking a little wander around. It's got it's like barns and stuff. I don't know if it's anything to do with the old prison or whether it's just old farm stuff.
It says rural life.
Okay.
So, let's see. Ooh.
HJ
The
names.
Rural Life collection has been at the old prison since 1982. Okay, I think it's more just rural life. Oh, but maybe not, because rat trail.
Ooh! I was a bit slow now, I'm sorry.
Okay. In 1850, 3 teenage boys were caught stealing apples from an orchard and sent to prison here for 3 months each.
Jeez.
What do you think would happen to these boys today?
They probably flip the finger at the guy, run off and get in their own car and like drive off from there.
Rat trail. Farms employed children to work as they were cheaper than adults. Young boys worked in the fields and looked after the larger animals. Young girls milked the cows, tended to the chickens, and did domestic chores in the farmhouse. By age 14, children were old enough to go to work full-time and left home.
There we go.
And I think we can go in here.
Aladdin Pink, the premier paraffin. I've always said that though.
You have. You have always said that.
Okay.
The
We've got
blacksmith shop.
Blacksmithing. I'm going.
You did that on the...
I know. I did start to say, oh look, there's some.
Ye olde 2-stroke oil.
Yeah, that was used in. I can't even think of anything. Ploughs awaiting the attention of the village smith. Needy ploughs. We've got an anvil here. Yeah. That's how you do it, isn't it? It's like I've seen films. And then what you do is you put the horseshoe on there and you make that.
Okay.
And then this bit here is for doing widgy bits.
Widgy
bits, and then I put my hammer down. You didn't know I was trained in the art of blacksmithing, did you?
I did not.
Oh, it's like, I mean, I guess this is staged, but it feels like someone was here and then they just like ran off.
Well, I think that somebody might have actually been...
Well, yeah, doing their bike.
Is that bellows?
Yes, I believe it is.
Look at me, I know things.
I think it is. It's big bellows. Yeah, it's kind of cool though. But yeah, it does feel a bit like Mary Celeste. Yes. That's cool. Hey?
Mary Celeste.
Marie Celeste. I can't.
That's a boat.
Yeah, I know it is. And everyone went missing.
Oh, okay, I understand now. I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, it's like, oh, Mary, Mary Celeste.
Rat trail.
They are quite... I can see why you thought that was some people from over the way.
Yeah, they are sort of in motion.
I've always got that slight moment, because there are some very good still actors in the world.
In the late 1800s, in rural England, children had 8 weeks off school in the summer to help with the harvest. In cities, children just had 3 weeks for the summer holidays. These are pretty scary.
Do you remember that? If I had a hammer. So.
There's another bellows there.
All right. Well, Chief Bellow pointer out, right?
That's what Pyramid Head carried along with him, wasn't it? Big old saw.
Look at that bad boy. Put some oil on that. Big old saw. Yeah, cool. I like this. I like the setup. It's good. And just in case you can't see it just there it is as a picture just there. We are now sat in the cafe. We're being a little bit quiet to be respectful for people eating their sandwiches and whatnot. We have a menu. Menu. So breakfast is until 11:30, so too late for that anyway. Not that we were coming there for breakfast, but it's good to know they do it. You've got various what you'd expect. Walnut, a bit of sourdough, granola bowl. So lunch, I think that's where we are right now. I'm not sure what the time is. We may have even missed lunch.
So we're cracking up at the names of these pizzas. We can't really work it out. So there's a margarita, which is like, that's fine. And then there's the executioner, which is tomato sauce, sriracha, mozzarella, pepperoni, jalapenos and rocket. And then the solitary salami, which Alex said just sounds like...
It's just one piece of salami on an ordinary cheese and tomato pizza.
It's obviously because of the solitary confinement, but it does sound like a single piece of salami on your
salami,
pizza.
Please.
The forager, which I don't really understand. Why are they bringing Dick Van Dyke into this? What's he got to do with anything?
Are we missing Cockney rhyming slang? We should know. Does anyone know? Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
And criminally veggie.
Because we all know you're bad and
then a brunch pizza. So why have these got prison names? What is a forager? I know obviously people who go forage in the forest for food or whatever, but it's not. I don't think that's relevant. And what's Dick Van Dyke got to do with any of it?
God blimey.
We had a caprese toasted sandwich and a Reuben toasted sandwich. The cafe on the website says that it's open until 4, and then on the menu it says they serve food until 3. But in reality, they serve food until 2:45.
They'll give it to you up till 3, but if you don't order it by 2:45, then you're not having it.
Yeah, so they do the toasted sandwiches, but any pizzas or the soup or anything like that you can't get after 2:45. But what did you think of the toasted sandwiches?
Sandwiches. What did we have again? Remind me.
We had a caprese one, which is tomato, basil, and mozzarella.
Okay, yeah, that one I thought was nice. Being I'm no chef, but it needed a bit of seasoning, a bit of salt would have done it good.
Well.
Yeah, and the other one was the Reuben, which I thought was fine. I thought it was nice.
Yeah, I thought it was nice. I could have done with a little mustard, but I didn't see the mustard until the end.
Ah, oh no.
But yeah, it's nice. There's no magnets, unfortunately.
No.
It is more of a cafe with a little added bit of history. We spent about half an hour maybe looking around, reading some bits and pieces, and then another half an hour in the cafe. So
Yeah, it was enjoyable. It's and there was some cool stuff to see. It is only small, as you said, but it is kind of cool that it's still there and you can see it, and it's got a lot of history around it. Part of it, I think that I don't know if this is totally right, but I saw that the police thing we were looking at was like an exhibition. It had a poster for it, so I'm not sure if that's a permanent thing. The bit where it was showing all the different sergeants and constables and all that. That might be an addition, but I don't know how permanent an addition it is. So yeah, so I think we enjoyed ourselves. We had some good little bits. It's, if you're around the area or it's something to tag on, you could definitely tag this onto something else as well, because there's enough time. You could stop here for the coffee and that and do that little bit of half hour at the same time. I wouldn't suggest travelling too far for it, but
No.
You've seen round it. That's why we're doing this. So you don't have to travel if you don't want to. So you're welcome. So yeah, all in all, it was a fun little afternoon on a fairly drizzly day, but it's nice and it's indoors, pretty much. So.
yes, a blessing. So thank you so much for coming along with us.
Yeah, thank you very much. Subscribe if you haven't already. Become part of the creepy crew. And if you can like and share this video, that'd be much obliged as well. And we will see you at the next thing we go to, which will have some sort of creepy connotations, I'm sure. So we'll see you at the next one.